Hey, Laura Marion, this is Miss Gail here. We're starting to get into some warmer weather, and it reminds me that when I was growing up, we did not have television in our cars. We actually did not even have, I guess we had a radio, but basically, if you went on a long car trip with your family, the kids sat in the back and sang really annoying songs for miles. So I'm going to offer your kids some annoying songs, and parents, at the end, I will offer you some songs that will make the kids sleepy. So after the annoying songs, they should give you a break and go to sleep. So uh, often the annoying songs have to do with something that repeats over and over again. So I guess the first and most classic song was 100 bottles of beer on the wall, 100 bottles of beer. If one of those bottles should happen to fall, 99 bottles of beer on the wall. Now, if you had really strict parents, you might have to change that to 99 bottles of pop on the wall, which is also good. And there is a beautiful, really, I prefer the British version, which is there were 9 green bottles standing on the wall. 9 green bottles standing on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'd be 8 green bottles standing on the wall. Now, I always sort of picture Perrier water in those beautiful green bottles. That was actually in Martinelli's sparkling cider that you see. But in my head, I picture beautiful sparkling bottles of Perrier falling off the wall and smashing. And it is really, really, really hard to sing because I remember being a little kid and eventually getting really confused, like when you had to go from like 90 green bottles and you had to make that switch to 89. So it's great for counting backwards by tens. Great for keeping the kids from really arguing. So that is the classic one. Then, of course, we have a hunting we will go. A hunting we will go. We'll catch a fox, put him in a box, and then we'll let him go. A hunting we will go. A hunting we will go. We'll catch a flea, we'll feed him some tea, and then we'll let him go. A hunting we will go. A hunting we will go. I'll catch a bird without a word, and then we'll let him go. Now, that is actually, if you're trying not to let the song drop or fall, it is a really, really good exercise in trying to think of rhyming words. It's a real thinking on your feet song. So annoying because it's very repetitious. But still, lots of reason to be glad your kids are singing that song. There is the old song, It Ain't Gonna Rain No More. And it's a real oldie. And if you haven't heard it, it goes, well, it ain't gonna rain no more, no more. Ain't gonna rain no more. How in the heck can I wash my neck if it ain't gonna rain no more? Well, ain't gonna rain no more, no more. Ain't gonna rain no more. How then, please, can I wash my knees if it ain't gonna rain no more? Well, okay, so on and on. Again, we're looking for rhyming words that make a reasonable amount of sense. Wonderful, wonderful song that is from Kentucky. We think it's about a real person who did live in Kentucky. His name was Joe Clark. The song got very, very popular during World War I when people from Kentucky went to war and taught it to people they were soldiering with, and it has many outrageous, outrageous, outrageous versions, and I will sing you 2 of the less outrageous versions. So it goes like this. Old Joe Clark had a cat, she would not sing or pray. She washed her nose in the buttermilk jar to wash her sins away. So fare thee well, old Joe Clark, fare thee well, I say. I'd follow you 10,000 miles to hear your banjo play. Now, old Joe Clark had a house, it was 16 stories high. And every room inside that house was filled with apple pie. So fare thee well, old Joe Clark, fare thee well, I say. I'd follow you 10,000 miles to hear your banjo play. Now, I think that's probably annoying enough. So let's look at some songs that might make babies or toddlers calm down and fall asleep. And there's one that I love. It is actually gives you the rhythm of a rocking boat, and it comes from the old naughty song "What Do We Do with a Drunken Sailor?" But the family version is "What do you do with a fussy baby? What do you do with a fussy baby? What do you do with a fussy baby early in the morning? Put him in a cradle, rocking, rocking. Put him in a cradle, rocking, rocking. Put him in a cradle, rocking, rock, early in the morning." And if you ever go to the Philadelphia Folk Festival, you know that often at the end of the night, little guys are already sound asleep in their parents' laps, and everybody sings, "Good night, Irene. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams." Maybe a couple verses of "Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams." So good luck on coming up with those rhyming words, and hopefully you will be able to sing your grumpy kids to sleep. Thank you, Miss Gail. See you again soon. Bye-bye.